Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Timmy Treacle, also known as Horror Fan for Life, and this evening I'm doing some more top 10 lists for you. My first one is my top 10 Steve Zahn movies. He's known for doing a variety of movies, from dramas to comedies to thrillers. Um, he is a very versatile actor, um, and he's done a lot of movies throughout the 90s and 2000s. And so here is my list, or better yet, my top 10 Steve Zahn movies. Coming in at number 10 is Dallas Buyers Club. Number 9 is Riding in Cars with Boys. Number 8 is Reality Bites. Number 7 is War for the Planet of the Apes. Number 6 is Happy Texas. Number 5 is Banditas. Number 4 is Forces of Nature. Number 3 is Saving Silverman. Saving Silverman is a very underrated comedy. He also stars alongside Jack Black and Jason Biggs. R. Lee Ermey is in this movie. He plays their high school football coach. And their three best friends, Darren, played by Jason Biggs, had a crush on Sandy throughout high school. Her and her family move away. They join the circus. So he is sad and depressed. So the guys decide to set him up with the girl that is in a bar. At first, it doesn't hit off right away, but eventually it does, and it ruins the friendship with the three of them. So Jack Black, Steve Zahn's characters devise a plan to kidnap his soon-to-be wife and hold her hostage until they can convince Darren to go back after Sandy before she takes her vows to become a nun. And in doing so, Zahn and Black's characters are having a hard time keeping control of her because she's really smart. And R. Lee Ermey, who was in jail for accidentally killing an official during a high school game, tells them to kill her, just to get rid of her. So what they do is they take her car, they throw it off a cliff and it explodes. They think the body that was inside was Darren's soon-to-be fiance. He cries, and then he decides to go start dating Sandy again. But it eventually blows up in their face. They also have a three-piece band called Diamonds in the Rough. They love Neil Diamond. They're all about Neil Diamond. In this movie, it's freaking hilarious. It's given 1 star on the TV rating, and I don't know, it had a very low number on Rotten Tomatoes, but I'm telling you, you'll laugh your ass off. If you haven't seen Saving Silverman, definitely check it out. Number 1 and number 2 are very close. They are 1A and 1B. I had a hard time deciding. I was flipping back and forth between the two, but my number 2 Steve Zahn movie is Joyride. Joyride is a great thriller movie. You have Paul Walker, rest in peace. His character is leaving for a break. He decides he wants to pick up his girlfriend in his newly purchased car. Along the way, before he gets his girlfriend, he finds out that his brother's in jail. He goes and bails him out and offers him a ride to wherever he wants to go. Lets him know that he's picking up his girlfriend along the way before he heads home. But before the two of them get to pick up his girlfriend of sorts, they get a CB radio and they start messing around with it. And eventually they take it too far with the trucker. They set him up to meet at a hotel, who he thinks is a girl named Candy Cane, which in fact turns out to be an asshole guy who bumped Steve Zahn's character when they were coming out to book a room at this hotel. So they decide to send this trucker over to that guy's hotel room, and something tragic happens to that guy, and they are forced to leave the state by sundown. I'm not going to say what happens, But um, along on this joyride, they are messed with by a trucker who they think is just some random guy, but it turns out to be the individual who they were messing with. Um, and then after that, uh, they go pick up his girlfriend. They think everything's okay, and then all hell breaks loose. This is a great thriller film. Uh, I love the characters. The actors are fantastic as well, and this is just a great movie. Definitely check out Joyride if you haven't seen it. It spawned a couple sequels, which I've seen the second movie, which wasn't bad. The third one I haven't seen, but this first movie definitely check out. And my number one Steve Zahn movie is That Thing You Do. That Thing You Do is very underrated in my opinion. It's a great film. You have Steve Zahn, Ethan Embry, um, Liv Tyler, and those two, along with two other guys, form a band called the Wonders, Onewers, Wonders. Uh, they put out a song, That Thing You Do. It hits local radio and it's a hit. So their manager at the time introduces them to Tom Hanks' character, uh, who in turn takes them out on the road to all these fairs with the song. The song becomes a top 10 hit. But like with most cases with a lot of these bands and solo singers, they become eventually a one hit wonder. But it is a great movie, a great cast. That Thing You Do is a catchy song. I love it. And these guys actually are playing the instruments that they use in the movie. Ethan Embry's character is the bass player. Zahn plays the guitar and is a singer as well, of both backup and lead vocals. The other two gentlemen in the movie, I can't remember their names. Oh, Tom Everett Scott is the drummer. I remember his name. But the other gentleman, I cannot remember his name for the life of me. But this is a fantastic movie. I highly recommend you check out That Thing You Do if you haven't seen it. Other than that, that is my top 10 Steve Zahn movies as of right now. The list can change as I see more movies, but let me know what you think of my top 10 list. What are some of your favorite Steve Zahn movies? I want to know. Let's have a great discussion. And other than that, I thank you guys for watching and stay tuned for some more top 10 lists. Check you later.